hustle got to be strong in this industry, as in any other industry.
So, good afternoon on this beautiful Sunday, October 31st. So, camped out at a rest area. I got a pickup in the morning up here in Battle Creek, Michigan. Tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. I'm supposed to pick up. Right now it's 4 p.m. on Sunday. That load is going to Nashville, 530 miles. Delivered Friday morning in Iowa. And then some of you may have seen, ended up having to go to the shop. Had some brake issues going on the front, which is a little frustrating because I had my van at Ford while I was on vacation, and I told them, I said, look everything up top to bottom, got the fluids changed, all that good shit, and get out for not even maybe a little over a week, and I was initially hearing like a high-pitched squeal. It was a metal squeal. I could tell it was coming from the front driver's side, but it wasn't any kind of grind or anything. It wasn't like the brake was catching on anything. And then a few days after that, started hearing that grinding, which was the night before I delivered. So Thursday night is when I started hearing it grinding. And I thought about trying to get one more load on Friday, hoping they would take me back east so I could get back home and get it taken care of. Because I've got front and rear brakes, all the parts, all of them are under warranty, and I usually get things done around the house, for a lot cheaper than taking it to a shop. Hate getting brakes done at a shop because they just rape you. They absolutely rape you on that shit, which is just so easy to do. So anyhow, took it to Midas. Midas was the only place I could find. The dealerships, which I wanted a dealership because I was like, well, if I was going to pay, I wanted to be able to get my rewards for it. Which I don't know if any of you are familiar. Any of you that have a Transit, if you guys got the Ford Visa or the Ford Pass rewards set up, but you earn points anytime you get any kind of work done at a Ford dealership, quick lane Ford dealership, whatever. Anyhow, no Fords could get me in, and Midas was the only place that I could find that could get me in. So I went down there. It's about 48 minutes away from where I dropped in Iowa. Went down there, got the brakes done. I was in there for probably, I want to say, a good 6 hours. I was in there about a good 6 hours. And the rotors were bad, they said, and the pads were, worn. I don't think I have they didn't say anything about the caliper sticking, so, which, if it was, I'm sure they would have been more than happy to charge me for that, because that would have been an exorbitant amount of money on top of it. But anyhow, got the rotors replaced, got the front pads and rotors replaced on both sides, and that ran me $895 altogether. Asked the service tech that I deal with all the time at the Ford near the house how many hours of labor on theirs, and they said 2. Midas charges 3 hours of labor at $140 per hour. It's a complete ripoff. God, I always flipping hate not being able to do that. But anyhow, so got that taken care of, and then after I got done at the shop, I ended up moving over to Dubuque. Drove over to Dubuque, Iowa. Well, just inside of Wisconsin. It wasn't actually Dubuque. There's a rest area right inside Wisconsin heading that way. I was heading for South Beloit, Illinois. Stopped there for the night. Went to sleep pretty early because it had been a long day, because I got up early that morning and then just sitting in the shop. So I ended up going to sleep about 6, 7 o'clock that evening. Woke up about 12:30. Woke up and it was a little chilly. I was going to go back to sleep, and I went to turn the diesel heater on, and I hit the button to turn it on, and then the fan would blow, and then it would kick off after about 30 seconds. I'm like, fuck. So I tried it a couple more times, same thing. Then I blew it out again with the air gun, tried it, still nothing. So I'm like, whatever, man. So at that moment right there, I actually ordered another diesel heater right there. So I actually have a diesel heater on my way to the house. But I decided, since it was a little chilly, I was wide awake, I was like, I'm going to get up and just head the rest of the way to South Beloit. So I moved the rest of the way to South Beloit, which is about another hour and a half, hour 45 minutes. Got to South Beloit, got a shower, did my laundry, went to Walmart, did some shopping, and then went to Discount Tire and got the tires rotated and balanced. And I did all those things, and I was done by about 9 a.m. Went up the road to Love's. This was Saturday, mind you. This was Saturday. Sat at Love's all day. Tried to bid on just a couple loads. Had no luck. There was loads that was near me that I could have bid on, but they were just going places I didn't want to go. Sort of like western Missouri, further into kind of down there on West Virginia, eastern Virginia, I should say, not West Virginia, but Virginia. I'm not trying to go outside of the lanes. Those are a couple of spots that are just really difficult for us to get moving again, so I didn't want to go there. I was comfortable with, chilling for the weekend. So late Saturday evening, I ended up booking one, which is the one I'm on, for Monday pickup, because I know Sunday there's really not shit on the board. So I was just like, I want to do that, and first thing Monday, that'll give me one more run for the week, because it delivers Monday as well. So that'll give me at least one more run for the week to add on to the week. So that's what I'm waiting here for. Moved over, which was 259 miles. 259 miles from where I was sitting over there near South Beloit to here. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing, man. I'm waiting. I wanted to get a rest area, be at a rest area, because in case I need to use a restroom or anything. The closest truck stop to where I'm picking up is this little Arlene's truck stop, which is a cool little truck stop. They actually got good little eats there and everything, but they're closed on Sunday, so no restroom usage. I could have parked there, but as I just want to have access to the restroom just in case. I'm about 8 miles. I'm 16 minutes away from my pickup in the morning, so I'll get up probably around 6:30, get situated, take off, be over there about 7:15, see if anybody's in there a little early, see if I can get it just a little bit earlier. That way I can get it done a little earlier in the day tomorrow and try to grab another one tomorrow. Yeah, that's pretty much. Oh. I was mentioning the diesel heater, and so when I got to South Beloit Saturday night, last night, I decided, let me try this heater again. Turn it on. Fucker started working. So now it's working. Basically, what I need to do is I need to just take it apart and clean it is what I need to do. Again, I don't know if I'll have to get that done when I go in during Thanksgiving or not, or if I'm just going to bring the new one with me and then just replace it if I need to, if I have problems, because I don't want to be stuck in the cold without my heater. I've definitely gotten spoiled with that thing, I ain't gonna lie. That which was funny that night when it wouldn't work, man. I'm just sitting there thinking, because it wasn't like super cold, but I've gotten so accustomed to having that diesel heater to just put a little bit of warmth in the air to where I can still turn my fan on and not have to worry about bundling up or anything like that. So yeah, it's kind of funny. Just spoiled little spoiled mother trucker, man. But yeah, we're good to go. Diesel heater's working. We'll see if it works tonight. I don't believe it will have any issues, but who knows, right? Random thought of the night. Any of you that are out here driving, when you're on these back routes and you get those lanes, the passing lanes, on these 2-lane back routes, when you get a passing lane and it says slower traffic, keep right and less passing, do you go to the right in the middle of the night? The reason I ask is I don't, because normally those routes where they have those types of passing lanes, it's usually pretty wooded, or it's a rural area, and there's the possibility of deer. So I always take the left lane, just because there's a deer off to the right, and it decides it wants to dart out or it's pretty close, I want to have some room to react to that. So, yeah, just curious. Anybody else do that? All right, random thought over.